and gentlemen of the internet, my name is Craig McNeil. I run the YouTube channel FTFE, where I talk to flat earthers. I don't know why, I guess I like to punish myself. I've recently joined TikTok, and over there is where the flat earthers are residing. So we're literally chasing them to the place that they ran to. It does mean I had to start a TikTok account, so if you would like to join in on the TikTok side, then feel free. The link to the channel is pinned in the chat, or you can just watch here on YouTube. Now, this is a live stream. If you're watching this after the fact, then you don't have to watch the intro. You can skip forward like 90 seconds. But if you're here live in the chat, then there's a rule. When I play the intro, you have to dance, because if you don't dance, I won't send you a cookie. Stand by, because MC Toon will be joining me on TikTok to have fun with the Flerfs. Remember, start dancing. Intro's about to play.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with SportsBet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. SportsBet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
The FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show.
You can't skip, Clive, you're here.
Welcome to the FTFE show. Earth thinks that evolution is real. Chemtrails don't exist, vaccines work. Climate change is happening, we landed on the moon. The FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Welcome to the FTFE show. Study, it's not alright. Baby, it's not alright.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well, and I apologise in advance for the brain hurty that's about to happen. Do me a favour, right? If you're going to watch this stream, or watch it as a VOD later on, or if you're going to be on TikTok watching, then make sure you've got one of these handy. This is called a facepalm protector. NASA approved, of course. What happens is you put it on your hand, and then when you need to inevitably do this, you're protected, because basically I'm fed up with the lawsuits from people watching my channel and getting broken. Going to start a live on TikTok in just 1 minute. Before I do that, I'd just like to say thank you everyone for joining here. If you would like to do the typical social media things of liking, sharing, subscribing if you're not already, you know, what you could do really to help is to share the stream outside of YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook. Is Bebo still a thing? I'm not sure. Or, as one of my commenters did, you could go to Rome and spray paint the URL of my channel onto the Colosseum whilst wearing an FTFE face mask. I did wonder why Italian police turned up yesterday. That might explain it. Anyway, about to go live over on TikTok. Thank you everyone for joining. If you would like to help support the channel, you can also do that with super chats or memberships, or even if you don't want YouTube or TikTok to get any of your money, just directly through PayPal at paypal.me/FTFE. That stops TikTok getting 75%, YouTube getting 30%, and everything goes directly to me. Anyway, let's start the live over on TikToks. It should have my live event set up. Here we go. Live. Hello, the people of TikTok. Welcome to the channel. We are going to debate flat earthers. If you're a flat earther and you have a claim about the earth being flat, feel free to join, because me and my good friend MC Toon are going to be here to answer all of your questions. Well, we're probably going to bang our head against the wall when you ignore the answers to the questions and just go nuh-uh, because that's generally what flat earthers do. So, MC2 will be joining any second, and that'll be fantastic. Now, if you're wondering why I'm waffling, that's apparently because TikTok like you to just keep talking. Anyone is welcome to join. This is a multi-guest stream. However, we will be keeping it to one flat earther at a time, and maybe one extra globe earther as well as MC Toon, as long as they join the send you a so we can communicate. There you have to respond so we can connect. All right, I'm live now. Join. Moo. There we go. I'm live. All right, MC Toon will be joining any second, and the flat earthers are welcome to come and talk to us. Now, Me and Toon do have an announcement first. As soon as they join. Wait, where's the button? Multi-guest, there we go. So, yes. Got a lie to Flerf says, FTFE official, how much does NASA pay you, shill? I'm not allowed to disclose that information. That is secret. It's a lot. Obviously, you see I'm on my studio, which is located in a secret location with MC Toon there as well. And we have people joining. We've got Harry Kipling Webster, who also just shared the live. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Mackie shared the live also. Omnimark says, actually, the Earth is DIH-shaped. D-I-H? Well, I don't know what that means, but hey. You have access to share your screen this time for Katie. No, not yet. I will apparently have that tomorrow, but I'm sure MC Toon will be able to share things if we need to. What I really wanted was for Katie to provide evidence of the Earth being flat, other than angular size make things shrink below horizon, because that's just not true. We have a bunch of people joining already. That's amazing. We've got 19 people in the chat on TikTok, and of course we're over on the Red app. Now here we go. MC Toon is joining. Toon?
Yes.
Hello, my friend. How the devil are you?
I'm good.
We can't see your face.
Yeah.
I need to see your beautiful face.
Well, you're going to be disappointed at that.
God damn, I'll tell you what I do. I'll just look at the shrine that I've got of you on my wall over here.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I touch it every morning. You can feel that, right?
Yep. It tickles.
Yeah, good. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Hey, Borg Emporia, how you doing? FTFE is awesome, they say in the TikToks chat. So, welcome to my TikTok account, Toon. Apparently, there's never been a more wretched hive of scum and villainy, but here we are, right?
Villainy.
Villainy?
Not Villery.
Villery. I'm going to say Villery, and you're going to like it.
Villainy. But yeah.
But before we get on with the dumb, we do have a little announcement, don't we? And as you are the most awesome person in the room, apart from me, we're going to let you do the announcement. So please feel free to tell everyone what's going to happen next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday is the 2026 Top Left nomination live stream. So
yes.
That's going to be fun. We have the Crunk Debunk will be helping us this year.
Excellent. Yeah. So do you know who you're nominating? Because I've got mine locked in.
Which I will wait to say.
Oh, fair enough.
Saying.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael Toon. Hi, Greg.
Hey, my friend, how you doing? Toon just disappeared. What happened there?
I don't know what happened.
Oh no, he's still.
Hold on.
You're not on the screen anymore, but I can
He's
still
still
hear
talking.
you. Yeah.
Did you see me? Did you see me before?
I saw your logo on the screen. Your logo's disappeared, but I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So last year I nominated Witsit, and he did me proud by failing to win a losers competition, which I was, I loved it.
He left the internet.
Yeah,
So
that was the final hurrah for Witsit online. Literally after that, he's done not well. He did one stream about aliens coming in 2027, but now his mummy tells him he's not allowed to stream anymore because he has to live with her.
Oh no.
so is the rumor. The rumor is.
That's what the rumor is, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but it's good enough.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's moved back in with his mum, and from what I understand from the Discord messages that I've seen, basically his mum's like, "You ain't doing that shit if you're living in my house." Yeah, so we just have to wait for some flat earthers to join. We got Katie is there. Katie, you are welcome to join. I will be a bit nicer today because I'm a bit more calm. I've got more time. But I would very much like you to come and talk to Toon. Katie's claim, Toon, is basically angular size make things shrink below horizon.
Wow. She does. So she doesn't have any clue about geometry then.
No, not in the slightest. Also, she claims that's what physics says. So also, she has no clue about physics. We have Nat wanting to join. I'm not sure who Nat is, but Katie, you're there in the chat. I do see you. Please feel free to request access to join, because I would very much like Toon to hear your claims. Nat, hello.
Hey, we talked last time. I popped in before. I'm the geologist.
Oh, hello. How are you? You're not Katie the Flerf. That's good.
Oh,
I'm not, but I would love
wait.
to stay on panel if you get Katie up here.
So
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
a flat earther.
You up here, I'll drop
No,
down.
I am not a flat earther. No,
Make it
I
stay
focus
here.
on things below
So drop me out.
below the atmospheric level. So if you guys want to look up, I can look down, and we can conquer the whole world.
Yeah. It certainly needs conquering right now. It seems pretty screwed. Someone needs to take over and tell humans what to do, because frankly, humans are too dumb to govern themselves.
Agreed.
I say, come on, the AI overlords.
I don't know if I would say that, but I do agree with the humans. Humans are too dumb to control themselves.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen what happens, right?
Oh yeah.
So, do you know about mine and Toon's top left competition that we do each year?
I do not.
So, the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you think you're smart,
Yes,
but you're really
we've
not.
come across that quite often.
We hold each year the annual Top Left Awards, where we find the most top left on the Dunning-Kruger and award the most top left, the King of Mount Stupid award, and they become the dumbest person of the year by getting the top left award. Who won it last year, Toon?
That would be Flatsoid. My
Flatsoid.
nominee from last year.
Fapsoid, is it?
Or for Catsoid. I mean, there's a lot. He's earned a lot of names.
Yes.
Oh, I have someone I would like to nominate then.
Oh, who would you like to nominate? Our official nominations are next Wednesday, but
Fair enough.
you're welcome to join and do that.
So you're
But if
you're not locked in at this point. So
I'm not locked in. Well,
still change
I'm
it.
leaning towards a very specific Canadian who has his own little cult following.
Yeah,
Sorry.
well,
Canadian flirt with a cult following.
yeah. I'll just tell everyone who mine is.
Hassel's giving it away.
My nomination is Apothecary for this year. The most batshit crazy flat earther that I have come across. Believes that we can teleport if we just believe hard enough.
Oh,
Yet they failed to ever teleport. Which is interesting. Also,
Apparently they don't believe very much.
there's the documentary that tells you how to do that.
yeah.
I think it's called Napoleon Dynamite.
No, I thought you were on about Jumper. Wasn't that a documentary?
No, that's not the one.
Oh,
Not the one.
right. Apothecary also tells us that we are made of organic waves of light that are intelligent.
Oh, that's super awesome.
I know.
Wish
I would love to be made of organic waves of light that are intelligent. That would be fun. However,
I'm very intrigued to see what intelligent light.
Yeah, the theory does kind of fall apart when you look at people like Apothecary, who clearly has zero intelligence in their entire being.
Yeah.
So they don't glow.
So any flat earthers in the chat, feel free to join. This is an open panel, and I promise I don't bite that much. Toon does. Toon's a horrible person. Everyone hates Toon, don't they?
What? Hold on a second. Back off there, punk. All right, I'm gonna try to join on my desktop just so I can look at the chat. So if it boots me off of here, you'll know why.
Right. I tried to join another live from the TikTok studio and it wouldn't let me, but you're on Mac, so maybe you can. Well, he's gone. It's just me and you, Nat. Katie did say that they would come back on and present some evidence. They were in the chat, but they seem to have disappeared.
I haven't actually been on a panel with Katie in quite some time. So, oh my God, did I just see Lady Jessica come by?
Lady Jessica?
Oh, she's an interesting one too.
Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. That's very appreciated. We've got the Estoredactyl, who I think is a flat earther. Our understanding of the universe is far from truth. Yes. Please feel free to join. No one is going to shout at you, apart from me. Maybe a little bit. So, Nat, what's the dumbest flat earther claim you've heard?
See, there's a bunch that are like, I can see where they would get the logic, but there was one that was, it was a numbers guy. He was quite off of his rocker. He believed that there were these how did he sound? Just angel numbers? Have you heard about angel numbers yet?
No, please
Okay,
enlighten me.
great. You don't. I can't explain them because they don't fucking make sense. Anyway, this guy said that when he saw like first of all, this guy did not understand how to multiply. But he said he saw 3 planes in the sky one day, and because there were 3 of them, and each individually one set of planes, that those were 3 ones, and that there were aliens watching him, and that's why we are in a dome that is being regulated by aliens.
Wow.
But then didn't agree that there was outer space, just the aliens were here with us. We were just being watched.
So we have the
quite a crazy one.
who has joined, who I've just saw in the chat says no one has proved an atom exists. I must inform you that electron microscopes thoroughly disagree with you.
Actually, I used to play with the STEMs, so they were quite fun.
Like carbon dating, when people say, as proof for dinosaurs or fossils, it's just a theory. It's not been proven.
No, it's not a theory.
No.
It's absolutely a fact that carbon dating does exactly what we says it.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what a theory means.
No,
I don't think he understands what radioactive decay is.
Right, Pterodactyl, why don't you just explain to us exactly why carbon dating doesn't work?
It's not up to me to do that.
Well, it is, because you've just made the claim.
Yeah, that's how evidence works. You make the claim, you have the burden.
So you don't think that it works? Explain to us why.
It just doesn't.
I got it.
It just
from everything
doesn't.
we observe.
No. So do you remember they did an archaeological dig, and they discovered it was a button and also a fork that they said was over 100,000 years old.
That never happened.
Can you reference exactly what site this was?
I need you with that big grin that you got. Go ahead and Google it real quick.
Yeah.
Just look up oldest artifact ever found that seems modern. Just Google it for me.
Yeah, did they ever say that they did carbon dating on it? No.
Yeah, they did. Hey, placate me, sir. Why don't you Google
how about
it
you
quick?
present the evidence? Because this is your
Okay, no one's here to be your secretary.
It was
so
an archaeological dig. Hey, you guys are
name the dig.
I'm trying to remember it.
Well, then that's really unfortunate if you don't have any proof.
So what we do is we'll ask you to be quiet for 1 minute because we've got someone else. We're going to ask you to take your turn, right? So we're going to work with the pterodactyl first. Take your turn. Be quiet.
Take the turn. Take the turn.
Okay, bye then. Right, sorry, pterodactyl. Someone tried to steal your thunder. Please explain to us exactly why carbon dating doesn't work.
Because it relies on atoms and stuff. It, again, is a theory.
No, atoms are definitely not a theory. Atoms have been proven over and over and over. Everything about quantum mechanics, the particle accelerator, CERN, the fact that we can use electron microscopes, the fact that IBM used atoms to make an animation, all disprove what you're saying. Even the chemical transitions in our body rely on the fact that we understand how atoms work.
Okay, so if everything's an atom's 99% empty space.
Correct.
So we are empty space.
Mostly, yes. So no, we're not fluid. That's dumb.
Are you?
They're not.
Sounds like you're kind of confused about that.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't really maybe this is too deep of a topic for you, and maybe something a little more simple would be a good topic.
Well, that would be the Matrix.
No, there's no. All right. So, are you a flat earther? Then?
Yeah, I have been for a few years. I used to laugh at it like you and think, how can that many people?
Oh, right. So you were too dumb to debunk it.
Yeah, he watched 75 hours of YouTube videos and then couldn't debunk it, and then said, "Oh, it's gotta be flat."
I mean, that's real dedication. I gotta give him that.
You watch TikToks, I guess. Right, I'll tell you what. Right, we're going to give you the floor, Pterodactyl, to give us the best evidence that you have that the Earth is flat. And I don't want you to talk about the globe. The rule is you are not allowed to talk about the globe at all.
Oh, he's going to say
you have to present evidence that the Earth is flat.
He's going to talk about the globe.
Right, off you go. We're going to give you the mic. Right, guys, 2 minutes. Pterodactyl can talk for 2 minutes. Only if he talks about flat Earth. If you mention the globe, you forfeit your time. So on you go. Present evidence the Earth is flat.
Well, NASA's slip-ups and many mistakes.
Yeah, NASA, they talk about the globe, so you fail straight away. NASA have never slipped up. That's just things that they say. I'll give you another chance. I'll give you another chance, all right? Present evidence that the Earth is globe, that the Earth isn't a globe. Flat. Yeah, present evidence that the Earth is flat without talking about things that you don't understand, like thinking NASA are fake. Because even if NASA faked things, would still not prove that the Earth was flat, all right? So this is your chance to present evidence that the Earth is flat. So that's not talking about the globe, not talking about things that you don't understand that NASA have shown, evidence that the Earth is flat. 2 minutes. If you fail, I will cut you off.
Okay, so simply, you want to get a weather balloon and tie something that can record it.
Did that.
And then just let it go.
Yeah, we did that. We did that. Mage 2. So my friend Mr. Sensible, Mage 2, literally did that, got the money shot, curve of the Earth. That's been done. Every single weather balloon ever with a non-fisheye lens.
Craig, maybe we ask him for the particular video that he's thinking of that's already been done.
Yeah.
Because certainly something like this would have convinced him, because he wouldn't think the Earth is flat for no reason. He certainly has a lot of reasons for it. So he's definitely referencing some particular video that he's seen.
Symbolism as well is number one.
That's not evidence of anything. Video. That's just you, like, you know. So
what about the the video? I want the video.
Well, it is, because that's how they communicate.
That's how communicates.
No, that's how flat earthers communicate.
You don't have to be stupid.
That's how flat earthers communicate.
Oh, Toon, hold on. He just told me I don't have to be stupid whilst he's a flat earther. How ironic is that?
Oh, that's so funny. It's adorable. Right. Okay, right. What was the video you were thinking of there?
Yeah.
I've seen numerous. I've also never seen a video.
Just name one.
Globe.
Just name one.
Never seen a video.
You've never seen one video of a globe? I'm having a really hard time believing that.
Yeah, that's just
Have you ever watched Transformers?
There's a globe right here.
You ever see the movie Transformers?
Film.
There you go.
Yeah, just a film in general. Also, you know what? Even better example, anything that's been done by Universal Studios.
Yeah. Well, or even better, every 10 minutes, there's literally a photo from space that you can put into a video, because, you know, videos are just lots of pictures put together. There is multiple satellites that take constant pictures of Earth that you can literally watch in real time. There is videos of the globe all over the place. There is videos showing the globe all over the place. You just saying they don't exist is not evidence of the Earth being flat. Maybe I just need to rephrase the question for you. Can you please present evidence the Earth is flat? Evidence the Earth is flat by a measurement or an experiment that shows the Earth to be flat.
That's what it all relies on with you. NASA schematics and fake data, numbers and crap.
No, you would need to prove everything NASA's done is fake.
Okay, well, go and type in Chinese moon landing and just watch that.
That's not NASA. Fail.
Yeah, go and watch it and see what we put out and tell me whether you think it's real or not.
Well, did they say it was real, or did they say it was an animation?
No, they said it was real.
No, they said the video you're talking about, they said it was an animation, so you failed. China is not NASA, so you keep failing, right?
That's
you keep talking about the globe, you keep talking about globe agencies. I'm going to ask you again, open your ears and listen.
Globe agencies.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you again, very, very clear. Present evidence the Earth is flat, not your feelings about things. I would like an experiment or some measurements that show the Earth is flat. Off you go.
Well, you could go and take a picture of a sea, I suppose. You all seem to think there's some magic curve.
Well, yeah, that's the horizon shows is literally the effect of the curve. Plus, friends of ours have literally measured water to be curved. What's his name? Jesse Wazowski, is it, Toon?
Jesse Kozlowski.
Yeah, he literally measured the Earth, the water over a lake to be curved. So we've got measurements of water being curved. So do you have a measurement of water being flat?
Yes, water will follow any flow, but it won't follow and stick to a ball or a globe.
You got any evidence of that?
That's just a religious mantra.
Yeah,
that's just a religious mantra.
I've done the experiment. I've measured gravity. Water is matter, therefore it is affected by gravity. So gravity keeps water on the Earth. You just keep saying things. That is not evidence, right?
Just
you are wrong.
Heads up, buddy.
No. Listen. You are wrong about water because water has been measured to be curved over a lake. So the sea is also going to be curved. And in fact, there is never a time where water is flat. That literally never ever happens. Okay? So once again, can you please present measurements or an experiment that show the Earth to be flat? Not just saying things, actual measurements, please.
Yes, well, you could go and run a bath then, and it would be flat. Because
have you got any proof?
Have
you got any proof that the water in the bath is 100% flat?
And where's your proof coming from? Did you see how silly it sounds?
No, we've actually got measurements. We not silly measurements that are verifiable.
We already
and testable.
referenced.
Yeah,
we talked about. We spoke about our reference.
No.
Here, so
go on, Toon.
So, Kreg mentioned Jesse Kozlowski. He measured a level lake and found that over half a mile there was the amount of drop that was predicted by the globe about 2 inches, and that over about a mile and a half there was the amount of curve predicted by the globe as well. But neither of them measured flat. Now, this is done by a surveyor using proper surveying techniques. Your evidence is look at a bathtub.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if your evidence is a bathtub, what I'm going to ask you to do is present me measurements of the water in the bathtub being 100% flat.
Kreg, I have an idea. I bet he knows how much curvature that bathtub would have if the Earth is a globe, so that he may test whether or not that amount of curvature is there.
Yeah, okay, so let's make an assumption. Much?
Yeah,
let's make an assumption.
Let's get him to tell us.
Yeah, so let's make an assumption the bathtub is 8 foot. Okay. Yeah, it's a big bathtub. It's 8 foot. Over that 8 foot, if the Earth is a globe, that we say, what would be the expected curve in the water in that bathtub?
I don't know, something made up as usual.
No, again,
you don't even. But like so you don't even know how you could test.
23-degree tilt. It's also convenient.
No, hold on a second. Stop rambling here.
Gravity.
You don't even know how much curve the globe predicts in that bathtub to test whether or not that amount of curve is there. So how could you test that?
He must be new to the belief.
Yeah.
So in Sheffield, there is a tow tank. Okay, a tow tank is a massive straight bit of water that they test the hydrodynamics of ocean vessels on. Right now, there's rails alongside the water to move the boat into position. These rails have to be exactly level with the water. If you check the engineering specifications of that tow tank, turns out there's a curve to them matching the 1 degree per 69 miles that we claim on Earth. Why would the water and the rails curve exactly the same if the Earth was flat?
I've a 33-degree Freemason created all that degree.
Okay, so you're just saying things. Masons don't do anything to like that. And how would you know what a 33rd degree Mason did?
I think a 33rd degree Mason invented flat Earth, Kreg.
Yeah.
Did you know
I
that
agree.
A 33rd degree Mason invented flat Earth?
Yeah. In fact, it was a 34th degree Mason invented flat Earth.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because I just made it up, just like this gummy. This gummy.
It was all
No, we'll go with gummy. I'm okay with calling him a gummy.
All right, I have. Hold on. All right. What's his name?
Dummy.
Gummy. All right. So Gummy. I did the thing that I know you can't do. I did the math for how much curve there should be in a bathtub that is a large one, 10 meters long.
Whoa,
that's a pretty big bathtub. That's actually like a pool. And in this 10-meter long pool, there should be 0.0019 millimeters of curve at the sagittal. That's the point in the middle.
So about the size of your penis.
It's a bit more than his. Right. But so here's the question: how could you, with your ability, how could you determine whether or not there was a 0.0019 millimeter curve in the middle of that 10-meter long pool?
Well, if you put stuff in water, it would rise. So the experiment is useless. All you've can cling on to is fake gravity and fake.
Oh, gravity's definitely not fake. I can
degree.
prove to you right now that gravity's not fake because submarines literally use gravity to
What
navigate.
the hell is wrong with this guy?
Also,
Like,
helicopters debunk a globe Earth.
Oh, helicopters. Oh, he doesn't understand he doesn't understand conservation momentum. That's it.
I'm impressed by his ankle strength based off that pivot.
Yeah,
Anyway.
dude, right. Try and focus on one thing at a
That's
time.
another
okay?
solid one, I remember,
Helicopters actually match the globe. Did you know hovering in a helicopter is way harder than moving? A pilot has to constantly adjust to hover. But a helicopter uses the
Did
atmosphere.
you just blah, blah, blah the host?
He did, yeah.
A helicopter
He's-
uses the atmosphere to create lift. The
That's-
atmosphere rotates
good
with
little
the
gummy.
Earth. So anything you say about helicopters is wrong. But I want to go back to gravity quickly because you say gravity is fake. I am an ex-Royal Navy nuclear engineer. I spent many years on board submarines. Military submarines use a system called gravity gradient navigation, where they have an array of cold atom accelerometers around the submarine.
They're able to convenient.
Yes, they are able to detect mass away from the ship, from the boat, and literally use the gravity that underwater mountains create to avoid them. It's how they navigate without using sonar so that they can be silent and effective. It's a thing that is used every single day. Engineers also use gravity every single day. I measured gravity in my physics degree. The fact that there is a gradient in our atmosphere from 14.7 psi to practically zero is also evidence of gravity. So when you say gravity is fake, basically it means you're dumb.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't exist.
He said nuh-uh. Guys, he said nuh-uh. I'm defeated.
I'm putting on the bingo card.
No, I can't argue with nuh-uh. Right,
because
let's try this once more. Let's try this once more before I let a different flat earther on.
You can
present evidence that the Earth is flat, like a measurement or an experiment. Not you just saying things, actual evidence, please.
All right, we'll look at a map from 500 years ago.
Maps are based on the globe, every single one ever.
Which map? But he's certainly thinking about some map in particular. Which map?
Every map.
Just
every
name
single
one.
map is a projection of the globe.
Should be easy. Just name one map from 500 years ago, the one you're thinking of.
Are you talking about the azimuthal equidistant projection map that Alexander Gleason used?
No, that wasn't.
No, I'm talking about the one which has, it's the true map. It's not the fake one.
Which true map specifically? Could you present it for us?
Details are important right now, bud.
This is amazing.
I know.
I don't have any I don't have any textbooks to go and study. I can't go.
Well, no, we know you've never studied. We're aware of that.
Never done that. Yeah.
You can go and rely on fake years of university and.
It definitely wasn't fake when I went to university. I definitely did that.
I personally measured the shape of the Earth. I didn't need to go to any university at all to do that.
I measured the shape and rotation of the Earth when I was at university.
Yeah, relying on fake physics.
I measured the width of the cross.
Sorry, my degree in physics says that it's not fake because it works every single time.
You don't understand university and schools then, if that's...
Oh, no. Sorry, have you ever been to university?
Yeah.
No.
He's never gone.
Then, I've been to university, so I definitely do understand them.
Yes, and you paid to...
No, I didn't. Scotland's education is free and England's education was free. The Navy actually paid me to go... I got paid to go to university.
Oh, right. Even better then.
And then the university taught me to do things that I used in my job, and the submarine didn't explode, which means that all the physics was correct.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is how that
what about
works.
the International Space Station? There's no proof of it.
Well, there is proof of it. You can literally measure the distance.
I'm actually, I'm not doing the ISS right now, but I am actually watching live feed of one of our satellites that is actively flying.
Proof?
You think it's a computer-generated image?
Of course,
this is a live feed right now.
You're making a lot of claims.
Never been that high up.
Apart from all the 750 people that have been to space, of course.
Space, dude.
It's fake. Have you not
prove that it's fake?
Above the atmosphere.
Do you not know about Stanley Kubrick? And
saying it's fake doesn't make it fake.
Stanley Kubrick had nothing to do with the
current location. It's gonna. We're gonna see. We're gonna see the West Coast in just a little bit.
Let's let some other people on. If there's any other flat
Earthers. This guy is pretty embarrassing for flat Earthers.
You literally let flat Earth down.
No, Craig. The problem is Craig, the problem is you're going to get people accusing you that he's a fake flat earther because he made them all look so bad.
Yeah. Most flat earthers. In fact, I've just had a message from a bunch of flat earthers. Why have you got this fake person making us look stupid on?
Like,
hey man, how you doing?
Hey,
as if they
how are
need
you, my
help.
friend?
Pretty good. I don't know if you know, but they're all reaction-based trolls, right? They don't actually believe this.
Some do, some don't.
No. None of them actually believe it.
No. Trust me, I've met enough
evidence.
flat earthers that I know at least 20% of them believe what they say.
He must think that you're new, Craig.
Yeah.
They all got to be trolls, right?
That's what I would have hoped originally when I first found out about it. I was like, they can't be serious. But then I started speaking to them, and I realized that some of them are actually that batshit crazy.
No,
or they just that
It was
into the
depressing
role.
finding that out.
You're batshit crazy.
No, I've got evidence for my claims. You've got bathtubs are flat.
No, you don't have evidence. You have
Well,
years of
apart
propaganda.
from all the measurements. So let's talk about some very professional measurements. For instance, the transcontinental triangulation of the American arc with a parallel. Who was that done by, Toon?
That would have been done by the U.S. Geological Survey.
Yeah.
It is, USGS.
So are the United States Geological Survey also fake?
No, they're real.
Yes, they are.
That's
course
fun,
they are.
considering
Any
I work
evidence?
for them sometimes.
There's loads of evidence.
Present
But
it
you
then.
haven't cited any. All you do is say things. Like, saying
He's following
things
the
isn't
script.
evidence.
It's okay. He's just following the script. He's just learning.
Yeah.
You're just repeating what a teacher told you.
No, you are just repeating what your Papa Flerf told you.
Someone said to them, who's repeating what someone said to them, who's repeating what someone
No,
said to them.
here's the thing. I don't believe what I'm told. I test and verify, which I did.
With what? Science?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's the issue.
You don't understand science. That is a bit of an issue. Yeah.
He hates science.
Wow,
It's
we
a
just hit
matter-
over 200 in the TikTok live already. That's amazing. Over
a
on the Red app, we've got about 350. That's impressive. I do like that. Thank you.
So this is what's amazing, Craig. He is using the product of science to tell you that science doesn't work.
I know, it's
I do think
incredible.
that's funny.
The irony. Oh, it's so embarrassing for Flat Earth.
It's called common sense.
Which you lack completely.
Yeah, if you had any.
Type in orbit chewing gum. It shows you the firmament.
The firmament.
Stars.
It shows you the firmament.
So I checked for the firm radar and it wasn't there.
The firmament. Oh,
Was it a
precious.
firmament?
He's so precious.
I know.
What kind of mint? Like, is it like a
Orbit. It was the Orbit mint.
How we doing?
Orbit chewing
I
gum.
just want to tell every single one of you, the stances of each one of you is strong. However, do you guys truly believe what you believe in? Because I don't really think so. Because all of you are speakers of variancy.
Sorry, dude,
No,
your
Ryan's
voice
gonna
is
be-
so monotone and boring. I didn't catch a word of what you just said. Could you try putting
Wow,
some
I-
intonation in your words?
I fell asleep while he was
you didn't
talking.
listen. You need to
No, I
hear.
did listen, but the problem is that your voice is so
Indeed, you have
boring, it's
listened.
very hard to understand. So do me a favor, try and be a little bit animated, because TikTok also enjoys that. Are you a flat earther?
Tell me, what do you get from being chaotic?
Are you a flat earther, yes or no?
Tell me, what do you get from being very?
So are you a flat earther,
Tell me,
yes
what do
or
you get
no?
from being
Panel.
bad?
I think you have a troll on panel right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, get rid of
Probably
him.
boot him.
We've got, let me see who else wants to join.
So the debungler is asking about the documentary when it's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. Once it's finished, which is not finished, it needs to be shopped around to different people to potentially, purchase it or whatever's going to happen. So it's a ways out. But if you really want to see like the behind the scenes of everything, I published hours of video on my Conspiracy Tunes
Yeah.
channel. So you can look there and see all of the behind the scenes, including the Witspit doing Witspitty things.
So, Gummy, my friend MC Toon here went to Antarctica in December 2024.
Oh my god.
Literally went to Antarctica to test if the Earth was a globe. Toon, do you want to tell our Gummy friend about what happened?
I've actually been talking with
So
some.
I measured. I measured the distance between lines of longitude in Punta Arenas and in Antarctica, and both of them were shorter than the distance between lines of longitude at the equator. So
makes sense.
that shows that the lines of longitude converge as you go farther south of when you're south of the equator, which doesn't work at all in flat Earth, not even a tiny little bit.
No, it doesn't work. But how were you sure you were in Antarctica? You just flew there and were told.
Oh, well, we got on the plane and then flew south for 4 hours, and then when we landed, the sun did not set the entire time we were there. So
how did you know you didn't fly north?
Well, because when you're north, number one, it's a different direction than south, and you notice that one. Number two, if in the north in December, when you're standing on ice, there's no 24-hour sun.
Planes don't fly south.
With this plane,
we did fly south.
Yeah, I think he's just making sure.
Well, it obviously didn't. You went to Greenland, not Antarctica.
But in Greenland, Greenland is probably, I don't know, a 12-hour flight from Punta Arenas. Maybe not. Maybe 10.
Wormholes and dimensions. Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Poe.
So he's a troll.
He's a Poe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boot Poe.
A dumb troll.
Wormholes.
Yeah. Wormholes are. You know. Did you watch the Stranger Things finale? I enjoyed that.
I didn't. I fell off at Stranger Things season 3.
Season 3 was probably the worst, but I'd push through it.
Like it was the same plot as seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah, but 4 and 5 is where it really picks up. Turns out the Upside Down isn't actually an alternate dimension; it's a wormhole.
Oh man, so I was right from the beginning.
Yeah, it leads to another place, so it's interesting. Right, we would like a flat earther to join because we literally have in the room somebody who went to Antarctica. It's incredible.
I have this here. Let's see. Can you see this? This is the
I can switch this up.
The plaque that was made that we got after we came back to Punta Arenas. Every one of us got one of these. Look at that, industrial nerds there, sending roses. Look at that. He's such a nice guy. This is the notebook that I brought with me to Antarctica. So it's got the measurement of here is the measurement of the total magnetic field strength in Santiago that I measured.
Oh yeah. By the way, in the past week we've had a gentleman that lives down in Antarctica who's a construction worker started joining our lives, which has been entertaining, quite entertaining.
That's pretty cool.
I think he's in the chat right now. I just saw him pop up.
So we have just had join Wombat4222. Wombat, please tell us, are you a flat earther?
Nee.
What?
Hello? Hochdeutsch. Nein.
He says in German that he's not
okay, well,
Darf Sie sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie Angleterre, please?
Yeah. Ich kann Englisch reden, ja, du verstehst mich schon.
Yeah, goodbye then.
Sorry.
I pressed the wrong button. Whoop. I'm supposed to get rid of him. So we also have with us what was his name? The Irish Kaiser. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm a farmer. I live in Ireland.
Are you a
no
flat earther?
No way, I'm not a flat earther. No way, man. I've been around the world.
Let's see if we can get a flat earther in to poke.
Yeah, we'd love to poke at him.
So we've got Paulos in the chat that says, talk about the 2 court cases that happened in America, Flat Earth 1 over Globe Earth. No, that never happened. What happened was the Flat Earther had very, very specific evidential requirements which weren't met because they were impossible to meet, because he didn't understand physics or science or the thing he was trying to prove. The court cases had no determination about the shape of the Earth. So you're wrong.
Even more, they weren't. There wasn't a decision. They were just thrown out.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about court cases, if this guy thinks that court cases are somehow evidence for the shape of the Earth, then in Canada, the lawsuit against the Canadian Space Agency was thrown out. Therefore, by this guy's, logic, his standard of evidence, the Earth is a globe. There you go. Can't argue with that.
That's as they follow their own logic, which they don't.
No, they have no logic. There's no logic in flat Earth.
There's no logic.
No.
They make a claim and then jump.
Yeah. So I've had a bunch of fun with flat earthers on TikTok, but they do seem a lot dumber than the Flerfs over on the Red app, which is impressive.
They are,
to be honest.
They are dumber here. That is no doubt.
Yeah, but I believe in the lizard people, I think.
They believe in the lizard people?
Oh.
I think he said he believes in lizard people.
I had one flat Earth point. I realize why it happens, and it's because of weight. But most of the cameras you see in the live feeds for like the ISS or whatever, they go through fisheye lenses, which for them is like absolute fuel because they're like, no, there's no curve. But the curve is obviously exaggerated with a fisheye lens. But for the flat earthers, that's the creme de la creme of points. There's no curve because you used a fisheye lens. I wish there were more live streams with just a nice camera.
I mean, there is plenty of videos up there from non-fisheye lens, like our friend Mr. Sensible, who sent up a...
Oh, I just had one up. I can bring it back if you'd like.
Yeah. Hello, can I be heard or not?
Hello, Chris.
Hello,
yes,
mate.
we can hear you.
Oh, no, right, like, I'm the dumbest person in the world, right? My friend is a pilot for EasyJet.
Yeah.
And he is not scientific or anything, but the flight plans have to go with the curvature of the Earth.
Well, yeah, of course, they use the Vicente formula to calculate their flight plans and use great circle routes. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so like, I don't know why people are not listening to pilots who are in the air.
The thing is, what flat earthers do is they find some pilots who like to screw with flat earthers and are like, yeah, of course the Earth's flat. We don't dip the nose down.
Yeah,
because
the ones who say UFOs and stuff.
Yeah.
That's another story.
Wasn't there an example as well where it was a Buzz Aldrin and he refused to swear on the Bible that he was on the moon, and they used that as like a peak evidence?
That doesn't mean the Earth's not fake.
That's when the religious zealots come out and
here's the thing: the Bible literally says not to swear on it. So any Christian would never swear on the Bible.
To be fair, that means every single president.
The other thing is, well, you'll know what's your name again? Sorry, mate, I've joined in and I don't know you. What's your name, mate? Sorry.
FTFE or Kreg?
Kreg, right. So you'll know this. I know 100% you'll know this. Can you remember when the flat earthers done that experiment with the laser?
Oh yeah, my friend Jeranism did that.
Oh, and they spent, was it $20,000-$30,000?
Oh, that's Bob Nadell. You're talking about the ring laser gyroscope.
The ring laser gyroscope.
Yeah, when they tried it, like, why did that not compute in their head?
Oh, because to quote Bob, obviously we couldn't accept that answer, so we tried to encase it in a bismuth chamber.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How weird, man.
Like, come on. Bismuth is the densest non-radioactive material.
Come on. The lunar eclipse shows you the Earth's not
lead, but yeah,
flat. Like, I love to know where these people come up with this like these stories, and
it's brain damage. Yeah, it's because when they were children, their mum used their soft spot as an ashtray.
That's
class. It's mad, isn't it? Like even when you're a kid, you know it's round. You can see. You can see it's round. You can see everything's round.
The sun sets.
Yeah.
Everything's
There's
round.
A horizon.
Everything's round, but the Earth's not. Mars is round. Jupiter's round. The sun is round, but the Earth's flat.
Yeah, but they're all orbiting circling rather. You can't orbit a flat thing. They're all just circling above us because reasons. Hello, we have with us Winslow Leach. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hey guys. I'm not a flat earther because
we can tell by your voice.
Stupidest thing in the world.
But you're not wrong.
But I'm like a huge fan of you guys. So first of all, we'll let you know, guys.
Appreciate it.
I watch you guys like every day. Like it's taken over my life watching you guys. I wish you would produce less content so that I had other things to do with my life. Anyway.
Sorry, not sorry.
Anyway, I have an interesting question.
Please.
Where do you see
Night, Emma.
10 years from now, where do you see flat Earth being And where do you see like some of these guys like Weiss and Oakley?
I'll take it one better for you.
You think they're still going to be doing this like in their 60s and 70s and 80s? They're still going to be online doing the same crap?
Durf will, because he can never give up his grift. But here's what's going to happen, right? In 500 years' time, when we're living on Mars in a dome, there's going to be someone there that goes, "You idiots, we never arrived here on a spaceship from Earth. Mars is flat."
Yeah.
Right?
So this actually gets into a lovely theory that I posed a while back, which was the fact that, evolutionarily speaking, flat earthers fall in line with the greenbeard theory. And if you don't know what that is, it's a fun little theory that says that when the society is functioning in a relatively positive direction, mindset, don't think politics right now. We are all fairly moving forward scientifically, despite this flat earth nonsense. That there are people or individuals within the population that do not have to contribute to the population that will, in fact, push their genes forward. So they will be able to copulate and produce offspring, and they will continue to do the thing. I'm not saying that flat earth is a genetic trait. I'm simply saying that those individuals that are part of the flat earth community are not adding to anything positive within the society, but they are still able to copulate and therefore will continue on in the lineage. And the fact is, flat earth as flat earth as a theory or has a hypothesis is completely it can only exist because our society is functioning. If our society was collapsing, it would fall apart as well.
Also, there's literally a Flat Earth Facebook group called Flat Earth Dating. So they are getting together and making dumb children.
You've heard like every excuse under the sun by now, right?
I mean, it's rare that something new happens.
Craters and asteroids and shooting stars.
You think
craters, I can answer that for you because I was told specifically by a flat earther what craters on the moon are. So the moon was dug out of the Grand Canyon by giants.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
The moon.
Wait, why did we get the oven mitt? Are we getting the protective oven?
Yeah. Be careful, people.
I was told by a flat earther that the moon was dug out of the Grand Canyon by giants, melted into quartz whilst it was still cooling. They filled it with helium. That explains the craters because it was bubbles popping. And then they put it in the sky to mock us for worshipping the sun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But we got
a different flat earther explained that the marks on the moon was because there's a giant dog that used it as a chew toy.
Fenrir, right?
Fenrir.
Yeah.
Yep. The chew toy. The moon was the dog's chew toy.
You gotta love the Vikings. Anyway,
I appreciate people trying to join the live, but I'm not going to let any other Globers join right now. I want to leave some space for a flat earther to join. I do see some flat earthers in the chat. Unfortunately, the couple I've tried to invite don't seem to have a big enough TikTok to be able to join. But if you are a flat earther and you would like to come and state a claim and back it up, then we will listen to your claim. But let me be clear, the claim has to be about flat earth. You can't talk about the globe to try and prove the earth being flat. That's not how this works.
I'm going to drop out. Thanks for giving me your time. I appreciate it, guys.
No worries. Thank you for being such a great supporter of the channel. Guys. It means the world.
Who's in the who do you have in your queue that's trying to get in?
We had, well, I'll let one more Glober in the now because someone did drop out, so we'll let Average Glober in.
Average Glober.
Hello, Average Glober. How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. What's the occasion? We got MC Tune and we got Kreg on
it's
TikTok?
Kreg and Tune night. Yeah, Wednesday night is Kreg and Tune.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, this is wonderful.
Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Kreg McTune. And what's your name?
Mike McNeil.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Wonderful.
One of
so,
like that.
How are you guys? Are you guys still coping with the fact that you're paid shills, or like is that something you just get over eventually?
Yeah,
well, we don't really
need used to it.
You just get the amount of money we get.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for my paycheck.
You settle in for the 0 paychecks that NASA ever sends. Kind of.
Yeah. The problem is, right, the pay department at NASA is run by Bill Nye, so it never works properly.
Oh my gosh, you don't.
Oh no.
The worst.
I know.
Why are you bringing that up?
He's the worst janitor
Yeah. In fact, he was so bad at being a janitor, they put him in charge of payroll because they thought it'd be easier. But turns out no one's been paid for like a year now.
They got to sort that out. He's back to being a janitor. Yeah, and it's like, how did he get that much sewage in his boot?
Yeah, and we don't know how, but he sets the mop on fire.
I heard Nathan Thompson had a thing or two to do with it. He was live and he didn't wipe as per usual, got his snack, and then they put him in charge of payrolls.
Yeah, you gotta love shit fingers.
In the chat that says, if we was told it's flat from young, we would be here arguing it's round in all caps. That sounds like a Flerf to me.
Probably because it is round. If we had been told it was flat from young, we would have done some experiments and found out it was round, and we'd be shouting it was round.
Here's the thing. Flat earthers love to claim that the base observation is that the earth is flat. And that's just completely false, because any person with a functioning prefrontal cortex can look at the world around us and go, well, there's absolutely no way we're on a flat stationary plane. It doesn't work. The sun sets, Coriolis force exists. You weigh less at the pole, at the equator than you do at the poles, exactly as predicted by the globe. That every little observation that you make about the world clearly shows that it's not flat. So I never understand why flat earthers say that.
The one thing that I really don't understand is they have an explanation that would at least answer one question. If they were to just accept that, the Earth moves upwards, granted, you'll have a bunch of other issues, but if it moves upwards at 9.8 meters per second squared, that solves a lot of their problems.
Oh, wait. So Dell, from Beyond the Imaginary Curve, says the Earth does move upwards, but at 9.81 meters per second. Not per second squared, just per second.
Meters per second.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be very helpful.
No, I don't think, but apparently it travels in a figure of 8 whilst it's moving upward.
So there's a hierarchy of stupid for their lame explanations for gravity. Yeah. And the buoyancy density is the dumbest. Electrostatics and electrostatic stuff, that's I don't know which is dumber. But then you've got the upward acceleration, right? And then you've got the next one that's a little less stupid than that, which is the infinite plane, because it is possible to have an infinite plane of mass that has a finite downward acceleration on the surface. Of course, as you move up, it wouldn't match what we experience. It would stay consistent. It would always be 9.8, no matter how far away you got from it. That doesn't work well. But then I think that's the case.
Yeah. My favorite one about electrostatics is
I got to finish. I was one away.
Sorry.
My favorite is the roller coaster, the space roller coaster, where the entire Earth is on a roller coaster going around in a giant circle, and that's what causes it.
Yeah,
those tracks are huge.
So my favorite thing about the electrostatics claim is that if gravity was actually electrostatics, every time there's a thunderstorm, we would float.
You wouldn't float, you'd slam up against the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned that to someone named Sacred the other day. He's a semi-popular Flerf over here. I think you guys have talked to him.
Yeah.
And my goodness, he is just discount Witsit. He really does try to get into general relativity.
What you on about?
Fair.
Witsit discounts himself. It's fine.
Yeah. But he was trying to get real nitty-gritty with fucking general relativity. And it basically came down to his claim being that the gravity we experience on Earth is actually because it's a giant collection of light. And he said that because general relativity, you can use the mass energy equivalence and you can assign a mass, however small it might be, to light. He said there's enough light concentrated in one area that we're getting gravity, but somehow it's also still flat and space isn't real. So the rest of general relativity, I guess he doesn't like.
I mean, at least all those claims that Michael said are, at least those ones are pretending to have some scientific basis.
Oh, wait, hold on. Mine Flerf is in the chat.
Bring it.
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, bring him up if he wants to come up. Come on.
Caleb, feel free to join and school us Globers. I know you've been trying to tell Toon that people with theodolites don't take into account angular size, and that somehow disproves the globe. Please come on and explain how that's the case.
If he doesn't want to come up, I can be Caleb with a C as well. I have a wig.
Oh, nice. Caleb's first law of Flerf antics are fantastic. Does everybody know the first law of Flerf?
Yeah.
No.
No, the first law of Flerf is all Flerf citations contradict the Flerf's position.
Yes.
Right.
Right. So like, oh, look at this citation, like from the USGS, and you read it. It's like that doesn't help you. The second law of Flerf is that all Flerf challenges are fake.
Mm-hmm.
Right, a monetary challenge like dearth.
Rumor has it that Bitcoin's still just floating around out there in the luminous
There's no
ether.
Bitcoin.
What do you mean? It's in the ether, dude. Once you find the ether, you'll find the Bitcoin.
There it is.
He does have lots of his moonshot.
Dome shot.
Dome shot, that's it, yeah.
A euphemism for
I mean, it was about a year ago that myself and a few others wrote the 10 Commandments of Flerfdom, which is, they're pretty great. I'd have to go hunting for them, though.
Good.
But,
So my favorite
sounding
bit
a
of
lot
my
like the
debate
laws.
with Caleb was when Caleb presented satire as the debate. I actually destroyed him. He presented satire about gravity as evidence, and when I pointed out it was satire, he doubled down on it being evidence for his. It was amazing. Yeah.
He's still doing that. I'm pretty sure he still is doing that.
I think his mom took his phone away for about a year, and now he got it back.
Yeah. So we just had someone else join the panel. We have Mano1K. Hello, my friend. Who are you?
How you doing, man?
Living the dream or surviving the horrors, one of the two. Are you a flat earther?
Of course, man. Of course you're living a dream, because it's only in your dream we'll be able to live on the globe. Because I need some understanding about the people that are living in Chile right now. Why do they do not feel like they upside down?
Why would they?
Wow.
I'm saying, why wouldn't they? It's a
because gravity.
Gravity has never been proven.
Yes, it has.
Yes, it has.
It's a theory.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Let me ask you a question. Is music a theory?
Well, is music? No, it's just
well,
facts.
then explain to me why I have a HNC in music theory.
I don't know.
Well, according to you, music must be a theory because there's such thing as music theory. Hey, when I learned to drive, I had to take a driving theory test. Is driving a theory?
Driving doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
to make
hold on 1 sec. Let me push this on. Do you think that electrostatics are real? Because electrostatics, there's the theory of electrostatics, so that must be a theory as well. So the problem here is you're too dumb to know what a theory means in science.
That's the problem.
No, the problem is too brainwashed to understand that you're being lied to. You're being misguided unless you work for the government.
No, here's the thing. Toon and I have both tested if the Earth is a globe because we don't just believe what we're told. Toon didn't only test, he went to somewhere in the world where like less than 0.0001% of the people have ever been to test if the Earth was a globe, Antarctica. Turns out the Earth's a globe. So what we're going to do, as you are a flat earther, I'm going to give you the mic for 2 minutes and you're going to present evidence that the Earth is flat. That means you cannot talk about the globe in your evidence. You have to present evidence the Earth is flat. If you can't do that, you admit the Earth is a globe. So 2 minutes, over to you, go ahead.
All right, how am I prove the Earth is flat? The Canal of Panama is flat. You have the longest bridge in China.
You just said that it's flat. Wait. We're start before you move on. You just said Panama is flat. Have you got any evidence of that?
I do have evidence. It's showing that it was built flat.
Have you got any evidence that it was built flat?
No curvature.
There's evidence showing it was built curved.
You have
it was
the
built
state
curved.
of Kansas, which is flatter than a pancake.
Pancakes aren't very flat though.
And you guys is talking about
my god. This is 10-year-old stuff.
It is.
Can I speak?
I'm being told that this individual is a troll.
I have 2 minutes. You guys talk about circumnavigation.
There's no way somebody can be this actual dumb.
Yeah, I've got a few people that I trust.
I think you guys are dumb to believe that you live on a globe. That we are following.
The problem with this guy, he's going to say something to get your TikTok. That's going to affect your TikTok credits.
Yeah, he might get in trouble. You might have to drop him.
When people are just trolls, you can't let them go on TikTok. TikTok is super aggressive.
Yeah. We're not going to get. He instantly started talking about globe stuff like the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal was literally designed around the fact that the Earth is curved.
The surveyors involved and used the globe to do their survey.
So he
but that
failed
guy said
otherwise. We want a real flat earther to join, not a fake one that is going to try and get my TikTok taken down.
Pac-Man, he says, water's level all over the globe.
Yeah, level isn't flat, so there's that.
Yeah, no, but I think that was satire because he's saying it's all over the globe.
Yeah.
I don't know, that Mano guy, he was spitting facts, man. I'm convinced. I don't even know why I'm still on this panel with you. I should argue against you.
Well, how about you give us the best argument for flat Earth? Because no flat earthers can do it.
Okay. I'm not going to troll for this one. The only thing that on paper kind of makes sense but falls apart once you look at reality is when they tell you false scarcity. They're like, I think there's more lands outside of this supposed ice wall. Not that they can prove an ice wall, but they think there's more lands and that they're just trying to drive the prices up by saying that things are limited, when in reality, there's an unlimited amount out there. Like, with iPhones, they're like 13 minutes and then the sale ends, but that's going to be on their website for 2 weeks. But that's really the only thing I can see for them to give an explanation for why it might be hidden from us. But yeah, then again, you can just go to fucking Antarctica and you can see, well, there's nothing else. It's just ice. I don't know. That's about it. If I put on the wig, I can tell you about the hexadecagonal structure of the crystalline firmament, but that's neither here nor there.
That's about as much evidence as any flat earther has ever given. So that's impressive. In fact, that was way more evidence than the flat earther has ever given.
Hey, is that the dirt that I think it is?
Dirt. Is that dirt because they recently came out as not a flat earther?
Yeah.
Was that the one in Hawaii that did the observation with the telescope?
I don't think that is dirt right. Any flat earthers in the chat, speak up. If you are a flat earther, then you are free to join, but you have to come on and present evidence the Earth is flat, not just spit gun a bunch of Flerf talking points that have been debunked.
It's a message. Can I get a message that, if you're actually a flat earther and you come on and all that you have is an assertion without any evidence behind it, it's not a good look for flat Earth. And so we're okay up to a point platforming it because it makes flat earthers look so incredibly dumb. But I don't get the other flat earthers that would sit there and say it's okay to do that because it makes them look so dumb.
Well, it looks like they all ran away to another live that Dip is hosting.
That's another one of their tactics.
They're all gonna go and bitch in that live about.
Not only that, they're probably going to have a second screen and just watch that.
Oh, they're probably doing a watch party. Yeah, that would check out.
Okay, well, if they're doing a watch party, Toon, why don't you explain why Katie's evidence is incorrect? Her entire premise was angular size makes things shrink below the horizon.
Well, angular size makes distant objects appear smaller. That is essentially the law of perspective. So you can use angular size. Did you talk about the horizon, the dip of the horizon?
Yeah, she didn't say there's a dip in the horizon.
Okay.
Yeah, she says there is none.
Okay. So well, I personally have measured it 3 times, but the horizon on the globe. This is a really cool thing. You can use the angular size formula to determine the dip of the horizon. So what you do is you take the distance from you to the horizon using globe geometry, right? You get that distance. Then you get the distance between where you are and where the horizon would be, that linear distance. And then you apply the angular size formula to that, and it tells you how much that dip should be. So when I was at 37,000 feet, the globe predicts a 3.4 degree dip, and that's what I measured.
What? No, you didn't.
Oh, she said nuh-uh.
I said nuh-uh. Throwing some
really
logic at y'all.
I'm gonna dip. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. We have Dirt has just joined. Dirt, hello.
Hey, how are you guys?
Not bad. There's no dirt in middle. Are you a flat earther?
Definitely not.
Good. We like sane people over here. Okay. Any flat earthers, feel free to join. Otherwise, we're just going to dunk on the Flerfs because that's always fun.
I tried sending the live out to a couple of my favorite ones, but those are just the few that don't have me blocked. So we'll see how lucky I get.
I'm still waiting for Fred to pop up. It'd be really nice to see
Not
him.
a fucking chance Fred comes in here.
I know, if he doesn't control the live, he's not going to join. I know, I'm aware. I'm aware of his cowardice.
Dude, not even just that. I feel like if Fred even did join, I would be genuinely worried about his health because he would be so upset. Keep in mind, I know you guys are aware of Fred, but you don't know Fred. And Fred is one of those people where when he gets mad, he starts like winding himself and getting red in the face. He got to a point where I thought he was going to pass out on a live.
He truly does look like he's going to give himself his own, like an aneurysm, but it's just self-induced. It's very unfortunate.
Even if you're
that would
nice
be
to him,
amazing.
Yeah.
He's still mad. You could be as reasonable and nice as you want, and you will still see veins damn near exploding in his forehead if he has the camera on.
He has
That's
never
always
once
fun.
allowed me into one of his lives.
Yeah, no, I actually tried joining a couple of Flat Earthers lives earlier, but they wouldn't let me join the panel for some.
It's weird.
Yeah,
It's almost like they know.
No. Hey, Toon, did you know that Spurs is all over this TikTok app?
Yes, Spurs.
Yes.
He goes by chemo here or air pressure.
No,
right?
gas
I think he's
pressure.
gas pressure. Yeah,
gas
yeah.
pressure. Yeah.
He does a daily live stream about how rockets don't work in space, which is interesting considering we send rockets to space every day now.
It's also interesting.
He's a huge troll. Like, I mean, he's grifting every ounce he can from everyone.
I debated him long ago, and I asked right at the beginning of the debate. I said, "Do you have a map?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, then you lost." He's like, "Yeah, I guess." And I said, "How about just for jokes? How about we just we pretend like you think the Earth is flat?" And right in the intro to the debate, he's like, "All right."
Yeah, that sounds right.
Spurs once told me that there was a murder on board the ISS because he could see a reflection.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Wow.
One time he put a homeless man on the camera and he started yelling at us about triangles. No idea who that guy was. I don't think gas pressure knew who he was either. It was like some flat earth festival type deal happening in the UK. And this homeless guy just started getting really pissed off about triangles. I don't know what his point was, but it was good.
It's Illuminati. Whatever it is, it'll lead to Illuminati if it's triangles.
We've got Sean in the chat who, in all caps, is asking to come on.
Yeah, he's been yelling he's been a keyboard warrior this whole time. So.
Well, I've just sent them an invite, so they're welcome to come and join. If they're truly a flat earther, we will gladly hear their evidence. We won't because there is no evidence. Of course,
that's funny.
I'm willing to listen to what could be evidence.
All right, dude, I've sent you an invite. All you need to do is come and join. You've been begging and crying in the chat about coming on, so feel free.
Hey,
putting his kids to bed.
There's Rhonda something.
Ooh, Rhonda.
I don't see her in the chat. I want to send an invite to her. Let's see.
We've got Chadrock. Anyone know who Chadrock is?
Yeah, Chardok.
Yeah, Chardok. He's a good guy, but
Chardok's a good guy. He is a Glober, but he's a good guy. He's probably going to pop in, give you a lowdown, and then back out. He's pretty good about that.
All right, we'll let Chardok in. Irish, you've already been in, so you can't come back. Chardok can come in and say hi.
Hey, Chardok.
Nat.
Hey, Chardok.
Fucking knows me pretty good. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of set the expectation right now. There's like a lot of globe versus flat lives. You got Dip, you got Son of Africa, Ether Sign, a few others. So like they're all sort of in their little echo chambers. So I don't think you'll get any of the big ones in here, but I mean, there you go. But it's good to see you on TikTok, man.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's my third live. I know they've all been going quite well. I've got like 170 watching again, which I think is not bad for the third time ever streaming on this app.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, Chardoc's kind of our the globe community's what did we call you? The lore librarian. He's also Santa Claus. Actively, he is Santa Claus, just so you guys know. But yeah, he's good.
At any rate, I just wanted to warn you about this average Glober guy. One of the biggest shitters you'll ever meet, and he will lie to you and like show pictures of himself like he's like super yoked.
Because I am.
And he plays that up all the time. It's embarrassing, honestly. Anyway,
I mean, does he have guns like this?
Dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. All right, look, I'm gonna back out. Hopefully, you get some oppo. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
This is a completely unedited photo. No Photoshop. No filters.
I fucking hate that photo so much.
Is that Sam Sulek?
No, it's me, unedited, no Photoshop at all. This is definitely not my face on his body.
No, it's definitely. I mean, I think it's quite sad that I recognize.
I don't think
Sam
it's even your
pecs
face.
from a picture. To be fair.
I don't think it's even your face, man. It doesn't even look like you.
No, that's definitely my face.
Yeah. I've watched so many of Sam Sulek's videos about bench pressing and stuff. I can literally recognize the Duke pecs. That's crazy.
Whoa!
I just jumped up to say you guys are awesome. I gotta go. Thank you for having me up.
Appreciate it.
Is my effect all weird for you guys too? Is there just like a cutout?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like you have a little.
I've never seen that before. That's really cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's weird.
So has Sean just not come up? I mean,
No,
he was
I
all
sent him an
about
invite
it.
and everything.
How unfortunate.
Sean, sound off, my friend, and feel free to come
I
and
think
join.
the problem is, Kreg, as soon as you said that he's going to be expected to present evidence for flat Earth, he's like, oh, crap, I got to get out of here. I got nothing.
Yeah, immediately the excuses started rolling in the comments. They said it's too late. It's 1 a.m. where I am. Well, that's
It's
not
1 in the morning
stopping you
where
from
I am.
commenting.
It's literally 1 in the morning where I am, and I'm still here.
It's like the people who tell you they can't join because they're at work. It's like, oh, okay, but you're not too busy at work to sit in here and argue in the comment section.
Well, that is different because at work you maybe can't talk.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, that's totally a thing. I absolutely listen in my headset while I'm doing work because it's entertaining.
In all fairness, I guess I am just referring to one person as well that I'm not even convinced is actually employed.
No,
Well, he's
flat
saying he
earthers
would be
are
shouting at us.
actually
Well, why do you have to
unemployable.
shout at us? I don't
Yeah.
think he needs to shout at us. You could just give us evidence. You don't have to yell it. We will listen.
Sean,
To what
Sean's saying he
you
won't
said
go in because it's
initially.
too late. Sean, I am in Scotland. I live in Fife.
No, look, his mom says it's too late. She doesn't know. He's in bed, got the blanket over his head, so she doesn't know. He starts talking, then she's going to know and take his phone away, and then he won't get Hot Pockets for breakfast tomorrow. It'll be a thing.
Sean, you don't have to shout. You can come on and talk gently.
If you whisper into the mic, it might be preferred. It's like ASMR.
Yeah, literally. If you're
Please,
in my
please
life,
do not do that. I fucking hate ASMR. Just don't do that. I have a headset on. I will leave. Actually, if you want to get one of us off the panel, you can come up here and talk with ASMR sounds.
Actually, probably what really needs to happen is Nat needs to do the AS that thing.
No.
To all of us. That's what needs to happen.
No. ASMR. No.
How about this?
I mean, I could go get some rocks and clink them together.
Why do all these
Dazzle's here.
pictures of Earth look so much different? Clearly, that means they're all fake, right?
Yeah,
Clearly.
obviously. They're all fake. Hello, Dazzle. How you doing, my friend? You are the musical Flerf Destroyer.
Be Dazzle.
Yes, sir. I just want to come up real quick and give a shout out to everybody. We'll say what's up and all that good stuff.
No, I appreciate it. I very much enjoy your
long.
music. I've been listening to a few of your TikToks. Very cool.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's always good to dunk on the flat earthers with some artistic talent, because there's some flat earthers that think they're good at music, like Mr. Cheswick, who really isn't.
I just like our creativity.
I actually did a song with this guy right here also, Apis Global.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we should do some songs together.
Hey, I'm down.
We do have the best rapper in the world, but with us, don't we, MC Toon?
Worst rapper in the world, please.
Oh man, I bet you I have you beat. I mean, I literally I can't do it all. My tongue won't work. It won't function properly.
All right, we've got
can't do
Just
that.
Mad in the Head, who says that all NASA admit all images of the world are CGI. No, they don't. Please come on and explain to us when NASA said that.
And here we are
have
again.
A source for that knowledge.
Do you think?
I'm gonna make my escape now.
All right, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
This is a crazy thing. Do you think, Flatties? Do you think that somebody coming in claiming to be a Flatty, telling such a blatant lie like that, actually doesn't make you look anything other than just really stupid?
Yeah.
Why would other flat earthers not go and say, "Stop that"? That makes flat earthers look dumb. I don't get it.
There's been a few times, and that's always interesting to see like a Flerf infight. It's always fun because both of them are
watching them eat each other.
They'll argue.
Yeah, if you want to see Flerf's infight, just get any Flerf to go on Nathan Oakley's show because he treats other Flerfs as bad as he treats non-Flerfs.
That's what Fred does.
I don't
it's
understand
so entertaining.
how he has so many lackeys. All these fucking guys who just stick to him and are like absolutely idolizing him. Then they're like, "Hey Nathan, how's it going?" He's like, "Shut the fuck up," and mutes them.
Yeah.
Why would anyone be cool?
He has a constantly rotating panel of disciples, and because he pisses them off and then they leave. But there's a few that have been around a long time. Neil Constantino, who is we call Timu Joe Pesci. He's been around a long time. He's just waiting for the day.
That's a
good name for him.
They like the taste of Nathan Oakley's balls.
Well, I mean, Neil is hoping that one day he gets an invite. So far, all he gets is to suck on the toes. That's it. Stay by the feet. That's all you get, Neil.
Yeah.
Neil, also spelled Kneel.
Does he know where the guns are?
Nobody knows where the guns are.
Damn it, dude. I was hoping somebody in that server might have the answer.
Nobody.
Clearly it wasn't Nathan.
We've got Joshua Bacon that says Earth's dome is 53 miles high, 24,901 miles wide.
I think he's joking. Your live content was flagged for harassment and bullying, repeated violations because it ended you being removed from this live. Wow. Flatties. Flatties change the shape of the Earth by reporting people on TikTok. That's how it works.
Oh, actively. Yeah.
Have I got a kick you out tune?
I don't know.
Shouldn't have to as long as there's not any other violations. Typically, the way that it works, at least with my account, mine's a little bigger and it was different when my account was smaller. But for what other people say, typically you won't get in trouble unless you enable it. Like you're actively enabling somebody to. Granted, Toon did nothing. I don't know. I guess he called stupid people stupid.
I was like, the other way to do it is you just drop them and bring them right back.
Yeah, that's one way to play it safe too if you're worried about it.
All right, Toon, I'm going to kick you out and just come back, all right?
Okay.
Disconnect.
It's stupid TikTok rules.
Yeah, I mean, that would explain why Toon's TikTok kind of doesn't get any views because obviously they think he's a bully or something.
I used to have videos and like lives get reported all the time, but now unless somebody comes up and actually says like a slur, then I won't even get a warning, which is really weird because some people do absolutely nothing and their live will just get fucking sniped. It's just gone.
Well, they haven't done that to me so far. So I love TikTok. TikTok is the best app in the world. TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop.
TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop.
I don't think Oracle owns TikTok quite yet, do they? Do they?
I don't know.
I thought that
if they don't, then all hail the CCP.
We did have somebody who joined us that looked like a flat earther, but as soon as I pressed OK, they ran away.
Looks like a few of my guys are not coming by.
Flatties, right here, this picture, it's probably hard to see in the tiny little thing there. This is the curved horizon.
Hugh-Jack, they don't have enough followers to join, so they can't join, but they're a flat earther in the chat.
Toon, is that the one by Wolfie?
Yep.
Yeah, I was showing that exact video to someone the other day, and they were like, "That's not curved." And I put a straight line over it. They didn't even reply. They just left.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest bow out I've ever seen. Typically, they go out with a fight.
I've had people who basically just say, like you did, just deny that it's curved. Like, that is a mental illness. It's obviously curved. To just say it's not curved when it's obviously curved. Like, I don't know why other flat earthers don't come in and say, "Hey, hold on a second. That's mentally ill to make such a ridiculous claim."
Oh, here we go.
We got my assistant Emily from the basement. When did I give you a webcam?
Are you saying that?
Have you been coming out of the basement and taking my equipment?
Oh my
God!
You know you just lost your moldy bread privileges for the month.
It's fine.
Good. Jason, how you doing, mate?
What's up, Kreg? What's up, Toon?
Hey.
Two of my most favorite OG debunkers. Like, for real, me and Kreg got our start in Nathan Thompson's Facebook group back when Kreg was Kreg the Green Lantern McNeil.
Yeah. I'm literally a Green Lantern now.
Yeah.
Aww.
Nice. That was years ago. Nice.
We don't nerd shame here. Nerd shame's that's for
yeah. If you're gonna nerd shame, I mean, you can look at my tattoo.
Oh fuck yeah! There we go.
Badass, dude.
Kreg, have you talked with Blitz before?
Do you have a Stargate?
Yes, I have talked with Dr. Blitz once.
If you ever chat with him, just like casually, you know, not debating somebody, you got to ask him about Star Trek. He's a massive fan.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's a bigger fan as me. I'll
If
fight
you got to challenge him on that. We'll set up a trivia.
Yeah, I've probably watched every episode of Star Trek at least 10 times. Like every.
Oh, that's
episode.
impressive.
I don't know, Kreg, I'm like, I'll back you, bro, but I think I might go with Blitz.
Yeah, Blitz is one of those guys where it's a little scary. He just knows stuff that you wouldn't expect people to know.
Yeah,
he's got great content on his
definitely
channel
should have a
too.
chat with him then.
I would love to see
Chardok has
that.
an issue with this.
Wait, Chardok
is also a pretty big Trekkie.
He's gonna be showing up in a second here, requesting to join.
Joshua Bacon
he's got
says
an older
all
picture.
the little NASA third-party agencies got their feathers ruffled by me.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him to come up.
Oh, I've just sent them an invite.
Hasselblad. Yeah, Josh,
Chardok's got
welcome to come up.
Chardok's
And
got an old
Jonathan
school
Frakes.
picture of him cosplaying as Commander Riker. It looks really, really good.
Oh,
My dog's called
That-
Commander
I
Riker.
can see that. Yeah.
Jonathan
Vanta's a
Frakes
cosplayer?
and William Shatner will be at a con near me. Do you want me to try to get their autographs for you?
If you want, but William Shatner blocked me on X.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of Unirock.
Wow.
Yeah, Unirock was a dumbass that was trying to say that William Shatner was doing weird things, and I was involved in the conversation somehow, and he blocked me. So I was
you were
blocked by
defending
Kirk.
Oh.
If Host is a Star Trek, what's Riker's clone called? Riker's clone is Thomas.
I couldn't answer that.
I mean, I can't either. I as much as Star Trek is interesting to me, I'm a Stargate person. So.
Oh, what do you think about the reboot coming up?
I am cautiously optimistic.
Me too.
Generation was a little dark and unfortunate, and didn't like it quite as much.
Universe,
but,
you mean?
Universe, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I enjoyed Universe. I didn't enjoy how serialized it was. I prefer the old school, like, you know, weird thing of the week. Like, you know, Atlantis was peak for me. You know, Rodney
Atlantis
McKay,
was pretty
character.
epic.
The new series is apparently based around Rodney.
That would be amazing. I would
Yeah.
enjoy watching Rodney.
They are literally carrying on the story from Universe, but kind of not really on the ship.
So you got a Flerf in the comments says, "R.I.P. Globe. Sorry to bust the Star Trek fantasy, but space is fake."
That's cute.
Feel free to come and join us and tell us. Well, normally Toon and Kreg only goes for 90 minutes, to be honest. So we've almost reached the limit of the time for today. However, on Saturday at 6 p.m. UK time, I will be starting a 24-hour TikTok live stream. Because who needs sleep, right?
But why?
For the
week. Because I hate myself, I guess.
Fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
I might
That's
pop
gonna
in
be a
briefly
day
and say
full.
hello.
It's going to be a day full of Flerf nonsense. That's going to be the day they all decide to show up, and you're going to really want to take a break, and you're going to be like, fuck, I can't.
I don't know. I have done a
weird little trivia thing.
72-hour live stream before and had about 12 debates during that, so I can cope.
Not a chance I would ever subject myself to that. I've been doing this for 4 years now, not nearly as long as you guys, but not once have I ever thought after a live, like, yeah, I really want more of that. Not even once.
Hi guys, I want to drop my down. I just wanted to come up and say hey to Kreg and Toon. Like it was great when we got Kreg on here, and now I see Toon on here too. Got them both on the same live. I was like, oh, I got to jump up and say hey.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Your support, as always, is very much appreciated. We're going to try and get Nathan Thompson on here one day when he's not
he never
busy,
will.
Making sandwiches out of his
you get shit fingers up here. I want to join again.
On here.
He's
Enoch of TikTok.
Yeah.
You got Buster in the comments yelling about pitch data proves flat Earth. So we have another guy who doesn't understand
Buster's that's Buck Sodbuster. He's not a flatty. Unless he's somebody that is because it's not the same name.
Buster Sodbuck? He's spamming. I don't know.
Yeah, so his pitch data is one of the things that he interacts with flatties often, because of course they don't understand pitch data. Flatties take the pitch data of they take the pitch of the plane or the vertical of the plane where it took off, and then assume that it's the same vertical in a different location. Of course, it's not.
No.
We had a pilot that actually was flying their plane. They were live. They showed us them taking off from the runway and everything. And they showed us them pitching downwards and gaining elevation. And they were trying to explain to flat earthers, it's like pitch alone tells you nothing. You can't figure out anything from just that information.
Yeah. The big problem is that flat earthers do not understand the difference between elevation and curvature.
No.
They don't understand the difference between basic English terminology of what a scientific theory is versus a English theory.
Well, yeah, they also don't understand how to eat breakfast without accidentally digging their eye out with a spoon, or how to cross the road unaided.
The amount of scars on these guys.
I know, right?
That's why
Velcro was invented for them.
There's a cork on the end of the fork when they're eating their spaghetti.
Yeah. Right, if no other flat earthers are going to join, we are going to end the TikTok live in just a couple of minutes for tonight. Toon, I'll send you a Zoom link and you can quickly come over and join on the Red app, and we can talk a bit more about Top Left next week, just before we finish up if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
But there doesn't seem to be any flat earthers in the house that want to come and talk to us today on TikTok. They're all far too scared, which I understand when you got Kreg and Toon in the same room. It's hard. Of course, we also know the flat earthers are probably doing a watch party, so I'm going to copy Trump and do this. That's the only time I'll ever copy Trump.
It makes me sad.
You got to lean forward about 30 degrees.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad.
Right, could you imagine if Biden had done that? How crazy they would go. Like,
they already went crazy, and all he was a sad old man. Come on.
Yeah, well, Donald Trump's older, right? Anyway,
now he is.
Like, TikTok, thank you very much for the love you are showing me. We apparently have had 1.4 thousand people in and out of the stream in the past hour and a half, which is amazing.
Wow.
Of 17,000 likes, which is also incredible. 379 diamonds. I really don't know what that means, but thank you. Apparently I earned $1.51. So, woo, I'm rich.
Bravo! You're a rich man.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad for TikTok, because they take, what, 75% or something?
Yeah,
so that's after, I think. So what they're showing you is what you'll have actually gotten out of it, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if that's the case, then you have earned a total of like $4.
Now, how long has this live been going? We can figure out your hourly rate.
Yeah. Well, if we look at my how much I get on YouTube from super chats and memberships, I've worked out my hourly rate to be about £126 an hour.
Nice.
So that's how much flat earthers should pay me to talk to them and teach them physics.
Yeah, but you own Nathan Thompson far more than that. If you want to talk to shit fingers, the fee is pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Wait, why is he called that?
He went to the bathroom on live, and we heard him flush, and without washing, he walked to his fridge and got a snack.
Oh.
And he was on video. Yeah, he was on video.
Well, there's also the fact that he did a video of him using a flamethrower to set fire to dog turds in his
not to set fire, to cook.
Yeah. Sorry. He was cooking his dinner.
A snack.
Yeah. Do you guys know that when Nathan Thompson got arrested for harassing those kids, I did that.
Did you really?
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I was watching that live and I was like, nah. And then I found out where he was and I literally phoned the local police station. 12 minutes later, he was arrested.
That's fucking great.
I love pulling up that news article about it whenever he's around, and I don't know, it got to a point where he didn't get upset about it anymore. He almost like brags about it, and that just makes him look like so much more of a, I don't know, shit fingers. We'll just go. He just looks even more shit fingers.
If you ever want a really good laugh about Nathan Thompson, search for what Penguin Zero Charlie said about him.
He made a video about fucking Nathan Thompson.
Well, there was a video of Nathan Thompson harassing a NASA employee in a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Which me and a bunch of other people sent Charlie in a live stream, and then Charlie, like 3 days later, did a video going over it. And basically he did a lot of insulting of Nathan Thompson's beard and chin, which was hilarious.
I mean, so Ben video.
A bunch of us back in the day when that whole when he did his lovely little experiment in the chickens or in the duck suit. That's why we have all these like that's why that's why we all have like ducks as our like little images, is just like what we do or what like we're known for as a duck, and we're all rubber ducks or like these little. We're all part of this little duck squad. So if you requested it, I'm pretty sure every single Glober has a duck photo that they could just change instantly as into their
I definitely should have that ready
profile.
Then. So just before we end the live,
I can reach out to Andrew and have him make you a lovely duck.
I would love that. Just before we end the live, I want to quickly respond to Alabama UFO Ghost Magnet, hell of a name, who says lasers never ever curve. False. Just look up Mick West. You're an idiot. All right, TikTok, thank you very much. I will be back on Saturday starting at 6 p.m. for a 24-hour live stream. I'm going to try and get as many Flerfs in as possible.
Noon for the East Coast.
Yep. If Flerfs don't come in, I will open up my sock account on my phone and join their lives while streaming it here.
That's funny.
Is it 6 p.m. UK time?
6 p.m. UK time, yes.
That's 1 p.m. Eastern.
1 p.m., sorry.
Why do you care about Eastern? You're in my basement.
Oh, they were just correcting me.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah,
I wasn't quite sure which time zone you were in, so I just did the add 6 or subtract 6 method.
That works. Yes, 24 hours,
UK
Joe
is
Mama.
5.
Absolutely. Right, anyway, Toon, I'll send you a Zoom link. TikTok, thank you very much. Remember, stupidity is not a right. Wait, how do I end this? Fight the flat earth. Where's the end button?
Hit the button.
That one.
I believe in you.
End live. There we go. Bye. Right, I am just going to get Toon over on Zoom, so bear with me 1 second. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. This is fantastic. Because I'm a professional. You guys know this, right? Start Zoom. And then we will make that full screen. See if I can put my... I think I need to stop the TikTok thing to make my camera work, but hey. You might not have to have me on screen because I've screwed up my camera, so bear with me. Copy invite link. Where is Toon? He is over here. Look, I'm a professional, guys, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh my god, where's Toon gone? There we go, and link sent to Toon. Guys, I want to thank you very much for joining me over on TikTok and here on YouTube. We'll quickly catch up with the super chats while we're waiting for Toon to join. That's not the right screen. Why did I put that there? So we have PJ, who for $5 says, well, there you go, things and stuff, and why carbon dating doesn't work. The Earth is flat, and baby hyenas make great pets. Apparently so. Right. Admit, tune in. Brandon for $1.99 says, hashtag free Rubiks, not going to happen in. Brandon. And then we have Sparky NJ, $5. Wherever this conversation goes, just remember that it all comes down to motion. Am I right, Toon?
Yes. It's all motion.
Which motion is your favorite?
The motion of the ocean.
The motion of the ocean and the thrust of the hust. Larry Scott, $4.99 says, Kalowski and Maine Surveyor and I measured the radius of the Earth many times by astro measurements over hundreds of miles from Maine to Maryland. Yeah, but those are just words that Flerfs go nuh-uh. And when they say nuh-uh, we can't debunk nuh-uh. We've got Near Cole, who's been a member for 35 months, says, gravity! Sorry, I hear Desert Files rant. Keep up the good fight, Craig. I will. PJ says for $5, I can't play the nuh-uh drinking game anymore. Last time I did, I ended up in hospital. Yeah, don't drink whenever they say nuh-uh. That you will die. Derek the Dullard, £5, says, I'm so pleased that Witspit has basically disappeared from the internet. We did that, Toon.
We did.
Yeah. TFA truly destroyed his grift. Oh, and hello, Craig and Tune. Yeah, Witsit literally told me that the final experiment ruined his life. And debating me was one of the biggest mistakes he ever made. Because apparently he gets sent videos from my debate all of the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Emma says for €5, I just cunt get my eyes off you. Thank you, cunt. I appreciate it. Tim Davison, $5, says, me? What kind of movies do you like? Her? I love movies where I need a tissue after. Me? Really? Me too. No, not those kind of movies, Tim. Bad.
That's a reused joke from yesterday.
Ah, well.
Oh, my goodness. You're getting his secondhand tissues.
Yeah. I did see your live when I got up this morning, but I had to go to the gym, so I couldn't join. Art Prayer, who's been a member for 6 months, that's halfway around the blooming sun, says, Bill Nye, find out what Nye means in South Africa. Hey, Google. What does Nye mean in South African?
In South Africa, Ni typically functions as a suffix or interrogative in Nguni languages like Zulu and Xhosa. What, when used as a suffix in Zulu, e.g.
I don't think that's what you meant. Google useless. Brandon K57 for $1.99 says, about to head to the store. Anyone need anything, Toon?
Yeah, I need some ginger beer to make a Moscow Mule.
Let me see if I can actually get my camera up on screen as well.
Yeah, because you don't want to see just me. This is too much. All the people at home are like, I gotta get out of here.
Where's my? I don't know how to make myself appear on bloody screen. Show self view. Wait, there I am. Hey.
I see you now.
We got Draco Fire.
There you go.
Who is one of the reasons I now have these. Thoroughly encouraged me to go to the gym. An incredible bodybuilder themselves, who's been a member for 64 months, says, I hit 300 pounds or 136 kilograms on the bench today. Let this be further motivation for you, Craig. Well, my PB is about 100, so that's better than me, my friend. Although I'm not doing flat
100?
bench. 100 kilograms, yeah.
Oh, kilograms.
Yeah. My
220 pounds.
Yeah. I'm not doing flat bench at the moment because I had a bit of a rotator cuff injury. I'm doing a lot more dumbbell stuff, and I'm doing like 32 in each hand on the dumbbells, which I think is quite good. But yeah, that's impressive, Draco. I'd love to see a video of that, my friend. Tim Davidson for $5 says, the Pope has a degree in mathematics from Villanova University. He doesn't just understand sin, he understands cos. Boom. Tim Davison, $2 says, cooler, that's it. I'm unfemming you, Foxboy. What now? Tim, you worry me.
What that means.
F Grudge, $2 says, disregard what I just said. I'm a Flerf. Oh, did you bang your head? Oh, I'm sorry. JSS Tiger, $5. Hi, my name is Austin Whitset. Is anybody going to pick me up from the baggage claim in Puto Arenas? Hello? I do feel sorry for Will Duffy, though, having to spend $40,000 on luggage. That was just not fair.
That's the most expensive luggage ever. But, it worked out. It worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Think about it. Jaren's out. Lisbeth is out. Jonathan will say in the movie what his response is. And the one person who didn't give it up, his life crumbled, completely crumbled. Flat
Lisbeth
Earth ruins lives.
Lisbeth I thought she stayed a Flerf.
She's out.
Yay, good girl.
Oh yeah, months ago.
Excellent. It's a Rubiks $5 says, you are killing it on the clock app. TikTok does seem to be enjoying me. I'm not sure why, although clearly your account has been flagged.
The metrics on there are a little different than on here. So, 1,000 followers there is like 100 subs here.
Yeah. It has grown quite quickly though, and I just looked at the metrics for that live, and in fact during that live there was 2,600 people in and out, which I'm taking as a win because I got a notification from TikTok earlier that said my lives are performing better than 70% of lives on the platform.
All right.
So I'm happy with that. Lord Luminous Poo $2 says, someone say Illuminati. What's up, my glurfers? Lord Luminous Poo $5 says, is it data or data? You just read that two different ways. Yeah, I did. It's data if you're talking about the Android. Rachbot for $5 says, when Danger reared his gorgeous head, Sean bravely turned his tail and fled. Oh, she called you gorgeous, Toon.
No, she's talking about Sean.
Well, no, I think she meant that we're gorgeous and Sean ran away.
Danger. Oh, because we are danger to Sean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it.
Odin's Rage, who's been a member for 23 months. Hey, that's nearly twice around the sun. Says, obligatory milestone bragging. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horse? To be honest, a horse-sized duck sounds fucking terrifying.
A horse-sized duck.
Yeah, one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses. Duck-sized horse is easy. You just stamp and kick. 100 of them, no problem.
Yeah.
But one horse-sized duck, a duck's bills. Have you seen the teeth inside a duck's bill? Terrifying.
Yeah. I'll take the mini horses.
Yeah. Lord Luminous Poo $2 says, where's my dots fight? I paid for dots. What? I don't know what you mean. Lord Luminous Poo $2 says, I paid $100 for Poo to be in the constellations. Oh. Yeah, that was a scam. Mr. E-Man gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. And Shedsy, who's been a member for 58 months. That's insane.
Wow.
Says, particle physics gives me a hadron. Get out. There's the door. You can just leave. Okay?
All right, duck mouth. Wow. Now goose mouth. Goose. Whew. No, thank you. That's wow.
They're terrifying. Draco Fire has put the video in the Discord. Do you want me to show it to everyone, Draco? Because I'd love to watch that. Why don't you just tell everyone again what we're doing next Wednesday, Toon?
So next Wednesday is the nomination stream for Top Left. So all creators that are in this arena are invited. What? There's an audio looping now.
I'm not getting it.
Are you messing around, Kreg?
No.
Man.
I opened Discord.
All right. Anyway, so it's gonna be hard to say. So all creators are invited to join in the live stream, and if you can't be there, then you can send in your nomination. The way it'll be similar to last year, and whoever we'll group them together, and then we'll have one or two people that stick out as kind of the big names supporting any one particular nominee. And you can nominate somebody that's already been nominated. It does help them in the final vote, the final tally. So
yeah. Obviously, I've already said who my nomination is. It's Apothecary, and the video that I'm covering for the video for it is just it's top left. It's 100% top left. She tries to disprove gravity by using a formula wrong and just adding a zero. It's incredible. I love it. So yeah, that's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is the nomination stream for Top Left, and then usually like a few weeks after that, we get the videos and we upload them on our channel and stuff. And we try to do the actual stream on April the 1st. There's been things that have stopped that happening the past couple of years on April the 1st, but hopefully this year it should be absolutely fine to actually get it done on April the 1st, because that's the perfect day to do the Top Left Awards. yeah, looking forward to that. And of course, Toon has agreed to wear a tuxedo for this year's event.
Yes, any shirt that has buttons is a tuxedo.
Does that include polo shirts?
No, they have to go all the way down.
Ah, right, okay. I've got some of those as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Toon, thank you very much for joining me on TikTok. That is where the Flat Earth debates are now, because they all ran away from YouTube.
Yeah, they're scared. I got it. They have to go to the echo chamber. That's their thing.
Yeah.
We can go hunt them down.
So, at the end of last year, I did a little announcement that I was going to go into Nathan Oakley's lives and just make content out of it, right? I've tried. 6 separate occasions I've tried. I'm banned from the Discord, right? I tried to join through the StreamYards link, and they just sit me in the back for 20 minutes and then boot me. They will not let me on the live stream. I cannot talk to Nathan Oakley. He won't ever come outside of his echo chamber.
That is some bold talk for people that are like, you should go debate Nathan Oakley, and then Nathan Oakley won't even let you on.
Yeah,
speaks a lot, speaks volumes.
So I've got a video that I'm making about him. I have obviously recorded the times that I've just sat in the back and, going to be talking about how it is just an echo chamber. Did you know that according to Nathan Oakley's Discord, it is not a Flat Earth debate because they've already won? You're not allowed to present evidence for the globe in their Discord. They just ban you.
Yep. Because that's how you determine the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I am... I'm going to be off until, Friday when it's Star Trek. And then Saturday at 6 p.m. I'm going to do the 24-hour live stream. Have you got anything coming up in the next couple of days?
I'm planning on a late night stream on Thursday.
Late night, I'll probably be in bed then.
There you go.
Wait, Thursday's tomorrow. Or today, technically.
For me. Not yet. Not here, it's not. It's still Wednesday here.
You don't live in the real world. Rubiks for $2 says, nice hat. Where did you get it? I stole it from your apartment. The engineering science for $4.99 says, Nate Ordgley, I calculated the circumference of a curve using only straight measuring tool. I use Masonic constant pi, week 6, month 6, 6th grade. Is that what a flat earther said? That's so dumb.
No. So we watched Nathan's. He shouldn't have. He went onto Riggs's worldwide debate server, Discord server, where he doesn't have the ability to just completely overrun everybody constantly. And there were a bunch of non-flatties there, and they tore him up.
Who was that?
And so that was Oakley, yeah.
Oh, when was that?
That was a week ago. I think it's 2 weeks now.
Which server is that? Because I seem to be banned from every server he's in.
That's so it's Riggs is a flat earther, and so it's Riggs's server.
Right. Well, someone needs to send me a link to that server because that may be the only chance I get to speak to Nathan. I'm probably preemptively banned.
No, Nathan won't go on there again. He learned his lesson from that mistake.
Of course.
Yeah.
Run from anywhere that you get challenged. Because he was banned from the politics server because he said the N-word a bunch of times.
Yeah. So during that stream, he declared, because he knows how to use a theodolite, he declared that the theodolite is leveled by you looking at the horizon. That's how the theodolite is leveled.
So he doesn't have to use the theodolite then?
Yeah, 12 times he said that. And nobody on his panel, including a guy that says that he's used a theodolite, he didn't correct him. They just sit there like good little acolytes and let him say what he says and say yes, Nathan, yes, Nathan.
You also know that you and I are not allowed to use the word perpendicular anymore, right?
Oh, we're not.
No, that's his word now. That's a flat Earth word. Yeah, that's their word. We're not allowed to say that. So
got it.
Yeah, I guess we're fucked, really. Hey, anyway, Toon, you are streaming tomorrow late night. Please, everyone, if you are watching and you're not subscribed to MC2, make sure you go and do that. You probably are because we're basically the same person.
Barely.
I mean, he's literally just sitting over there in the second studio. Hi. By the way. Yeah, there. Yeah, hi. See. Yeah. And we have never been in the same place at the same time. Wait, hold on.
Never happened.
Toon, thank you very much, buddy. I will speak to you soon. I I think we're going to have to take over TikTok because that place is a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Villainy, that's right.
Yes, that's the word I'm using, whether you like it or not. Catch you later, buddy.
Bye.
Just before we go, we are going to show off my friend Draco Fire's lift. So we'll put that over here. It's sideways, you're just going to have to deal with it. Look at those guns. Oh, that is your PB. Oh my God, impressive. Mate, that went up nice and quick. I want to watch that again. I'm loving the technique with the arch back. Getting it all off on your chest. Nice and controlled all the way down. Actually touching the chest. Proper bench. Impressive. Yeah, that's about 30k above my PB. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Good job, my friend. But you know what we got to do? Before we go, Mr. E-Man says for $5, it's only appropriate that Toon wear a penguin suit. After all, he did go to Antarctica. Yeah, dude, I'm really impressed with that. As you have been a massive inspiration for me. I'm going to start recording some stuff at the gym and show you what I've been up to. But before we go, I do need to ask a very important question. The question is, can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are, you know, I don't know, a bit like shooting stars? Give me a sec. I haven't got it ready. I'm professional. Anyway, good night, guys. Enjoy the video, and I will see you on Saturday. Remember, stupidity's not a right. Fight the flat Earth.
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
Good morning, these words come with a storm warning. Better batten down the hatches, grab some matches and brace yourself for a long day of misery. YouTube has given me the power to reach up into the sky and show you all that we live on the ball. I bring you science that's comprehensible. Your view is indefensible. You're reprehensible. Go on, Mr. Sensible. When I was young, I never thought I would be here to see this. A pile of random nonsense dressed up as bull. Your ignorance will be the death of us all, like running head first full speed into a wall. You could always read a book, buy a telescope, set it up and take a photo of the moon, or just be a buffoon. I send you in a balloon up to the stratosphere on page 3.
You're a few fries short of a happy meal. You're dumber than a box of hair. The wheel's spinning but the hamster's dead, and you're as smart as bait. You forgot to pay your brain bill. You're missing a few buttons on the remote control. 24 cents short of a quarter. You're surfing in Nebraska. You're as bright as Alaska in December, and you fell out of your family tree. You don't have all the cornflakes in one box. You got an IQ of 2 and it takes 3 to grunt. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, and there's a vacancy on the top floor. Your antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. You're several nuts short of a
You're Mr.
fruitcake.
Sensible, calm down, don't go too hard. You don't need the hassle of burying Flerfs in your backyard. You're a man of science, poise and grace. Mage 2 did everything to wipe the grins off the face. So Nathan, get away from those kids. The world is not flat and it doesn't have a lid. Recognize the differences between the textbook and the Bible and control yourself. Lay off your slander and your lies. You're a bunch of knobs poisoning the well of the youth, spreading lies that you like to claim as knowledge and truth. Stop spreading fresh bullshit like the butter on your bread. Maybe a musical assault and knock some sense into your head. I hope one day you'll hear these lyrics and smile, and you realise you used to be a 40-year-old child. Now it's time to wake up, open your eyes and see, and acknowledge the existence of.
You're a few clowns short of a circus. Your phone is off the hook. Your sewing machine is out of thread. You're all foam and no beer. You don't have all your dogs on one leash. An intellect rivaled only by garden tools. There's no grain in your silo, and your skylight leaks a little. Your belt doesn't go through all the loops. You couldn't pour water out of the boot without instructions on the heel. Your slinky's kinked, and you're proof that evolution can work in reverse. A few feathers short of a whole duck, one fruit short of a full bowl.
Airplanes in the the night sky are like shooting stars. Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
You thought it was over? Well, I'm still standing while you're swinging, flinging feces, talking shit just like the human centipede. You got the mind of a chimp, and I'm here to expedite your shore leave. Cause I'm a seaman, but not the kind I writ up on your mum's gums. I'm the kind that sailed submarines and fired guns. I could float a boat across the ocean with my eyes closed, circumnavigate the globe with a compass and a bag of sausage rolls. Well, all you can do is nibble on your toes. I'll smack you with the hose that you call a water level. Sit and swivel, you nasal gazing muppet. You can stuff it harder than the wallet stuffed by Warren Buffett. And I don't care about your sauces unless you're serving them. And I don't care about your lines unless you're curving them. Now step away from me, you're sucking up my oxygen with the vacuum where your brain should be, you dumb fuck. Remember, stupidity's not a right, fight the flat earth.